Hello, we have a 2017 Chrysler Pacifica Limited. We bought it with about 25,000 miles on it and purchased the extended warranty. I believe it was about $2,300. The van currently has 83,000 miles on it, and we had an issue with the steering grabbing with the assisted steering disabled. The steering wheel would pull to one side. I felt like it was a safety problem, took it into the dealer, and they said the van was out of warranty based on calendar based, even though it was at 83,000, well below the 100,000 mile extended warranty. But calendar base, it was about 6 months outside. Called the dealer, called Chrysler Care. They were absolutely no help, no information whatsoever, no responsibility, nothing. Called the dealer after getting the quote and talked to the service manager, and he was able to shave some of the $7,600 cost off, bringing it down to just over $5,000. I don't think this is acceptable. We've had 5 different Chrysler vans that have gone over 200,000 miles each. We've never had a steering rack fail. Steering rack is a mission critical component in the car. It does not require any maintenance. There's no neglect that caused this to fail. It clearly is a design limitation. Chrysler has lots of reports of this first generation Pacifica steering rack failing. And I'm surprised it hasn't been recalled by the National Safety Board. Yes, I reached out to Chrysler Care, and they were of no help, zero help. They told me to go to the dealer. And the concern I have is Chrysler Corporation made these components. They are the ones responsible for the design, the quality, the build strength, all that. Not the dealer. The dealer is just trying to get the car back on the road. So you feel like Chrysler's not taking any ownership. They don't, steering rack at failing at 80,000 miles. They make it sound like that's a lot of mileage. Your car should not rust out. It should not fall apart just in normal driving. And a steering rack is not something that is a common replacement. But when you read through the issues with the Pacifica first generation, there are lots of issues of people having problems, very much like we did, where the steering would pull to one side, almost assisted to one side, even though the assist was disabled and turned off. Currently, I would rate Chrysler Corporation's response as a 2. Just no interest in finding a resolution or sharing that there's been issues. I'm not sure why the safety board, transportation safety board, hasn't issued a recall for the number of incidents I've seen. Maybe nobody's died from this steering issue, and it hasn't got the kind of attention it most recalls get, but very disappointing. So my overall reaction from the corporation is a 2, and the dealership, they're trying, but they don't own this problem. This is a design limitation. There is no maintenance that was overlooked or not done, and for it to fail catastrophically after 80,000 miles is unacceptable. So I would rank the dealer at they're in a tough spot, but like a 4. It seems like they should be championing the cause for my family and escalating that within Chrysler, and I don't believe that's happening. I was told the warranty, if we complete the work, will be for 25,000 miles. I've seen steering rack sale at 29,000 miles in posts on the company's webpage. So I don't feel comfortable that I spend $7,000 on a repair and have it fail again into, 24,000 miles. It seems like this, number one, should be covered by extended warranty, safety, however you want to rank it. Number two, if you do pay for something that's extensive as this is, and it fails a second time, the company should be standing behind this, saying that it's a lifetime warranty, that we will take care of this problem for as long as you own the van. It's just not acceptable to have a defective design like this, have thousands of customers have issues with, and pretend like you don't have any ownership in it. They should build a replacement steering rack assembly that is designed to withstand the requirements of the pressures and response necessary for the components to last well into 150, 200,000 miles, not at 83,000. It appears loyalty is of no concern to Chrysler. Uh, Product loyalty. We are strictly a Chrysler family. We've owned 5 different vans. We've had issues, but Chrysler had stood behind those issues in the past. I would advise future customers not to accept this. When something fails and it doesn't seem right, call it out, make noise, let people know. Chrysler will find out about this. They will hear this. They will have to answer to it. And I plan on collecting all the old parts. I'm very technical. I asked to have all the old parts returned to me. I'm going to evaluate it and using micrometers and measurements and determine what failed. I felt like changing the rack and pinion and the control module seemed excessive. What failed in the control module is what I asked. They couldn't tell me. I said, "Well, then what failed in the rack and pinion?" And they didn't have an answer. The fix is you change everything that controls steering. That will likely fix the problem. We don't know for how long. Maybe 83,000, maybe 29,000. But this isn't acceptable, Chrysler. You can do better than this, and you should give your customers more confidence that you're going to stand behind problems when you have them.